Namaste. We are now at English lesson Silk Road. Let us see how this lesson is connected with the value of tolerance. The story is written by Nick Middleton. This chapter is about the narrator's adventure from the slopes of Ravi to Mount Kailash to finish the Kora. To bid him farewell, Lamo gave him an extended sleeve sheepskin coat. He hired Setan's car for his adventure and took Daniel to escort him to Darshan. It shows the hardships that he had to face on the way to Kailash. The name Silk Road or Silk Routes refers to a network of trade roads that are connected the east and the west. The road owes its name to the silk trade that was established between China, Europe, and Africa. The author was slightly disappointed in Darshan. To begin with, he had an acute breathing problem. Due to the cold as well as the height of the place from the sea level, he felt heaviness in his chest and was unable to breathe every time he tried to lie down. He literally spent the first night in Darshan sitting wide awake against wall. The problem, however, subsided after he visited a doctor the next day and took Tibetan medicine. Secondly, the place was dusty and partly neglected. There were heaps of rubbish scattered around. Since the author was too early to arrive, there were hardly any pilgrims in Darshan. He was lonely and felt so because there was hardly anyone who spoke English. Bad health, gloomy town, almost no pilgrims, and no one around to talk to made him stay in the town, quite demoralized. Although he was trying to boost himself up with positive thinking, his options to make it to Mount Kailash seemed severely limited to him. It was then that he met Norbu, a Tibetan academy, in the only cafe in Darshan. Norbu worked in Beijing, spoke English, and was on his way to Mount Kailash. How does tolerance figure in here as a value? Truly so. The journey was disappointing, frustrating, and limited in more than one way for the author. Challenges, difficulties, body incompatibility, bad health all deterred him from his ambition. But they were all overcome by the author by positive thinking. And the friend made a good beginning for this, and he was someone who was from academia. The fundamental aspect in this whole story is the decisiveness to put up with discomforts and get going. Be tolerant and face situations squarely with courage and positivity. In life, what is required for all of us is a decisive mind to face challenges whenever there arises an ambiguity and confusion. Now you may answer the following questions.